Hello students, now we are going to start that our next topic, which is types of quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals, students, we know very well that a polygon which has four sides is a quadrilateral. So first quadrilateral is trapezium. Trapezium, that means here we can see that it has four sides, but when we see that a quadrilateral which has one pair of opposite side are parallel, that is trapezium. So we can see here that AB is parallel to DC. We have no need here that opposite another two sides of that quadrilateral should be parallel. So when we get one pair is parallel, that means the quadrilateral is trapezium. But when we get that both the pairs are parallel, that means opposite side of the quadrilaterals are parallel, that means they are a parallelogram. Here we can see that AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to DC. So a quadrilateral in which both pair of opposite sides are parallel is called a parallelogram. So student, here is one difference in trapezium and in parallelogram. In trapezium we get one pair of opposite side that is parallel, and in parallelogram we get two pair of opposite side that are parallel. Now the next quadrilateral is our rectangle. Rectangle, that means student, rectangle is a parallelogram. Parallelogram, that means opposite side of that quadrilateral are parallel, and when this parallelogram has a right angle at its corner, that means if one angle is right angle, that means all the four or the remaining three angles are 90 degree or right angle. So when we get this type of parallelogram with one right angle at one corner, the parallelogram or the quadrilateral will be a rectangle. Now rhombus. Rhombus is a student parallelogram. Easily we can say that, or can say that if all sides of the parallelogram are equal, obviously they are parallel to each other, but when all sides of the parallelogram equal, that means this quadrilateral is a rhombus. Or we can say that if two adjacent sides of a parallelogram are equal, then it is called a rhombus, or all sides of a rhombus are equal. And that one property of the rhombus is the diagonals intersect at right angle. That means when these diagonals intersect, we get a 90 degree angle at their intersection point. So now the fifth quadrilateral is square. Square, we know very well student that all the sides of quadrilateral are equal and all angles are 90 degree, and also when these diagonals intersect each other, they make a right angle at their intersection point. So this type of quadrilateral is called a square. Now we will start our exercise 6.5. Student, we know very well, or we have studied about that what is polygon. Polygon is a closed figure, or we can say that is a closed curve which is made up of line segment. So in our second question, examine whether the following figures are polygon. Give reason. That means this figure is not a polygon, because we can see here it is not closed. In next, yes, it is a polygon, and the name of the polygon we can easily say that this one is a hexagon because it has 6 sides. Next, this one is also not a polygon because here these line segments are intersecting each other. So when line segments intersect each other, the figure is not a polygon. In next one, the fourth is also not a polygon because this figure has a curved line, and in polygon only line segments can be. So this one is not a polygon. Next one, student, name each of the following polygon. First one, we can count the number of sides: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A figure which has 5 sides, the name of the figure is a pentagon. Next, figure which has 1, 2, 3, 4 side is a quadrilateral, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 side has a hexagon. And fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sided polygon is a octagon. In next question, draw a rough sketch of a pentagon and draw its diagonals. Student, we know that what is pentagon. Pentagon is a polygon with 5 sided. So first we will draw a pentagon with 5 sides, then we will draw its diagonals. Diagonals, that means, students, when opposite vertices join each other, they make a diagonal. So here this vertex join every vertex, so it will connect with another one, so we can say that we get all diagonals, or we can draw all diagonals. Next one, draw a rough sketch of a regular hexagon connecting 3 of its vertices. Draw. First, students, we have to draw a hexagon. Hexagon is a 6-sided polygon, so we will draw a hexagon here, and we have to connect 3 vertices to make an isosceles triangle. Student, in a regular hexagon, we know that every diagonal are equal to each other. So when we join AC, we get diagonal AC, and when we join FC, we get diagonal FC, and we know that AC and FC both are diagonals, and all diagonals of regular hexagon are equal. So AC and FC will be equal. So we can say that when 2 sides of the triangle ACF are equal, so we can say that this one is an isosceles triangle. And here also we are connecting 3 vertices, A, C and F. In next one, student, we have to find a right angled triangle. So in this also we will connect vertex A with D and vertex D with F. We know that this one is a straight line, and when we connect FD, we get another straight line, and AFD make a right angle. So we can say that triangle AFD is a right angled triangle. Next question, can you identify the regular quadrilateral? Regular quadrilateral, that means, students, all side of the quadrilateral should be equal, and all side of a quadrilateral are equal only and only in a square. So we can say that yes, the regular quadrilateral is a square. And the next question, name the quadrilateral whose diagonals divide it into 2 isosceles right triangle. Yes, student, when we divide a square, because square is a regular quadrilateral, and when we divide, that means both the diagonals will be equal, and both the diagonals intersect each other and bisect in 2 parts. So we can say that it makes 2 isosceles triangle. So here we will complete our exercise.